Eastern Conference Series that is going on. Game 5 is currently on as we speak. The Hawks are trailing the Sixers by quite a bit. Dustin, did you get to catch any of that Hawks Sixers game? And I know you're watching the one now. What are your thoughts on this series?
Not the other one, but this one, it's a blowout. So we'll have 3-2 Sixers most likely by the end of this one.
It's been brutal, but I think obviously the Sixers look like they're probably in prime position to take this game and then the rest of the series.
Guarded by Hill, got a size mismatch there. Howard closes. And now Luke Williams late in the clock. Three-pointer, no. The follow by Okongwu. Here come the Hawks. Hawks trying to get on a run right now in this fourth quarter. That's a guy to get on a run with. Lou Williams, he can light that fuse. Doc Rivers is furious. A 12-2 Hawks run. Down 14. They were down 24 with 2 minutes left in the third. And Gallinari
to do so in this half.
Seth Curry scored 14 in the third. Gets 2. There's a lead for Okongwu. Lou Williams with the setup. 93-78. One of his father-in-law, Doc Rivers in Philadelphia. There is an answer. Atlanta's had a great surge here into the third, on into the fourth. Lou Williams has been right.
I don't know if he's going to get it, but I know one thing. He's going to get the attempts up.
And he's got 30 right now.
That's right.
Matches his Game 5 effort from round 1, which was a career high in the playoffs. There is Lou. Embiid's now made 20 straight free throws going back into Game 4. Made 11 in a row here tonight. Got 37 points. Lou Williams keeps it rolling. Lou Williams. A little mid-range jumper. It is a 12-point game. Career high in the playoffs for Seth Curry. He's got 32 now. Lou Williams feeling it. Oh, my goodness. Trae Young behind the back. Collins for 3. Oh, off the window. 7, make it 34 for Curry. 37 for Embiid. Young guarded by Curry. Gets fire. The floater up top. Wow, what a...
Into the play.
Simmons now checks Young. Trying to get by him. Does so. Layup is good. The speed dribble by Trae Young. Hawks down 8 once again. Young gives it up. Collins leaves it for him.
Yeah, see, you attack now, forced to help, and give it to him on the block.
Hawks down 6. Young with the ball. Milton on him. Gets by him on the screen. Here he goes. And Young scores again.
Young, his points, even though he put up a lot, have been quiet early on, but it's been really loud
in this arena right now. 2-possession game. Young, the floater. And gets it to go. It's a 2-point game. That's the matchup they want to exploit. Gallinari backs his way in. Now Williams, Thibault on him, gives it right back. Late clock here, down to 4. Gallinari, big shot for the Hawks. Korkmaz got a man in the air. He missed it. Clock ticks. Curry, that one's good. 0.1 on the clock. And this is going to be an Atlanta victory in game.
Tonight, the Clippers had done that thing where they lost the first 2 games and then came back to even the series. Seems like this is the normal thing for them to do. Kawhi had himself a game, but then the news broke this morning that he is going to be out for Game 5. And then it trickled in later that he might be out for the rest of the series. And then it trickled in later that they fear that he might have an ACL injury, which would end his postseason. And most likely the Clippers postseason. This is not a team that can be carried by Paul George.
Nope.
Dustin, where are you finding this series at with all that news that came in today? It's been a fun series so far, but this puts a big damper on it. You think that this is the end-all be-all for the Clippers team that tried to preserve Kawhi as much as they could?
Yeah, if they don't somehow save Game 5, which is highly unlikely, I mean, they're done. They don't have Kawhi. They're not going any further. And we mentioned it last series with the Mavericks. Like, is this going to be the end of the road of the Clippers, or are they going to try to keep it together and go one more round next year with this group? And it kind of sucks that they were trying to get things rolling and maybe going to make a conference finals, and now that's on a complete reversal, and it's in the Jazz hands now.
Yeah, that does kind of, I think, change maybe the offseason if there's that what if question. Like, if we were healthy, we could have.
We could have. And that, I mean, screws a lot of teams most of the time, I feel like, and they hang on too long.
Yeah.
But you also got to think the Clippers have only been doing this for 2 years now, so it might still be too early when you have that what if factor coming in now.
Arlie, you've been hard on the Clippers all year for resting dudes, and then it turns out that, well, Kawhi maybe should have been rested, his knee giving him problems. He's had lower leg problems for the better part of 4 seasons now. How are you feeling about the injury? We obviously know injuries suck. Does that change your thoughts on anything at all regarding the player rest?
It changes my feelings towards this series completely. And the thing is that like I wanted the Clippers to be at full force and lose embarrassingly.
You don't believe in Paul George?
No, that's a joke. You're funny. I like the laughter right after, but no, that's a joke. Like you want to see the best that opponent has to offer, and if you do beat them, you beat them at their best. And the Jazz are not going to be beating the Clippers at their best, but they're going to move on to the next round and face the Suns. There's no other outcome.
Yeah, it's disappointing, and it's another injury that we've dealt with this postseason. Has had 9 All-Stars that have missed games in the postseason, which is the most ever in postseason history. So it's disappointing. I, too, like Harley, wanted to see them go down with the full team, and then Paul George, clanking a 3 off the side of the backboard from the corner to miraculously lose them another game, a 7 or something like that. But unfortunately, looks like we're not going to get that. Catch y'all at the next tailgate.